Welcome back to another episode of Had to Be There. There's a throwback episode, or as we like to call them, Time Capsule Thursdays, because we're silly like that. This episode, like all episodes, is brought to you by our media partner in crime, Furry Turkey. Check out furryturkey.com for all the Had to Be There merch and more information on what the heck a furry turkey might be. This episode is also brought to you by Board at Work. Check out boardatwork.shop for a bunch of skateboard-inspired clothing, inspired by our favorite skateboard tricks. You'll look great out there this summer, shredding the gnar in some fun t-shirts and hoodies at boardatwork.shop. This episode is also brought to you by the Candy Collection, Daddy Dirt's tattoo-inspired clothing line with the summer tee out there. It's a tie-dye tee with fun sugar skull that's tattoo-inspired. I think Daddy Dirt might even have one of those on his butt cheeks. Not sure. That might be a secret. Don't tell anyone I told you that. But anyway, hope you enjoy this episode. Let's get started.
Shut up and sit down.
Daddy Dirt and Mommy Mike present Had to Be There podcast.
We're back from the break. Well, we were talking about that Dune guy. You can keep playing it. Talking about that Dune. Dune. Dune's the movie.
It's
right?
like it's one of the biggest. Yeah. It's like one of the biggest video games ever created.
Yeah, and he was the kind of founder and creator of it. He was so interesting because he was like, I never really wanted to be like a leader person. I was like, I want to be like doing the work. Like
he's like, I wanted to be the developer.
Yeah, he's like, I never want to be like the Mark Zuckerberg or overseer of everything. I just wanted to be doing the work. He's the guy that's like, I want to work. You know, I'm most productive at 13 hours a day, and then I can sleep and get some rest, and then go right back to it. He loves working like 13 hours a day, 5 days a week, and.
Dude, and the thing was, is he turbocharged like an old Ferrari.
Yeah.
And he's a programmer, and he just decided, I'm just gonna build a turbo kit with a car shop, and I'm gonna put it in my old Ferrari, which is so awesome.
Wasn't like NASA and stuff, and Elon Musk working with him for like rocket development and stuff because of that.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like that Bob Lazar guy who's putting rockets on cars and stuff. The Area 52 guy or Area 51.
Yeah, Area 52.
No, that's what it was.
It was Area 51.
No, he was at Area 52 because that's what he was saying with the Area 51 like raid that got canceled, by the way. He's like, that's not even the right spot. Like where he worked, it was Area 52.
Oh. I guess I didn't pay that close attention because I listened to the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, did you watch the documentary on Netflix?
I think we might have.
It was good. It was
real weird.
Yeah, the
producer,
director that was there on the podcast too was he himself into it, which is interesting, but also kind of like egotistical in my opinion. Like,
well, and the thing was he tried to jump in on the podcast that they were doing with Joe, and Joe was like, okay, dude, I'm not talking to you. Like, I'm talking to Bob. So quit jumping in. Which, I mean, makes sense. He wasn't there to interview that guy.
And Bob was kind of having a hard time talking, though, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was interesting to see all the anxiety that, Bob has around it.
Yeah. I think the director in that podcast, I felt more like he's like, he wanted to do Bob justice.
Yeah.
Where Bob wasn't going to be, building himself up, but also he wanted to kind of be there to build Bob up.
That's probably a good point.
Yeah. And support him a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
but dude,
I think he's just he was probably super fanboying out too, being on Joe Rogan.
Oh
so.
yeah,
Whereas Bob Lazar probably didn't want to be there, and this guy's like, yes,
dude, some of the people that he's done recently are just brilliant.
I need to catch up. I haven't been in the right mindset to listen to some of those.
I just mix it around.
Yeah, I just need the right setting.
Yeah, I just mix them around too. I'll pick ones that I want to listen to. I don't listen to them in sequence. Which is nice about Joe, dude. You don't have to listen to him in sequence.
Yeah.
Where Chris D'Elia, you kind of got to know some of the inside jokes to get it. Some of it you can just jump right in.
Yeah.
Fighter and the Kid's pretty good about you can just jump right in and listen to them.
Yeah.
But Joe's, you can totally just skip around, which I like.
Yeah.
Because they're all individual interviews.
Two Bears, One Cave is really taken off. With Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer.
I haven't listened to it.
It's so funny.
Bert Kreischer's is good by himself.
Yeah, I love the Bert cast.
Yeah. The thing that I think makes him the funniest, I was thinking about this after watching that dancing video. I think he'd still be funny, but the fact that he takes his shirt off makes him that much funnier. Because, like, he knows he's not a sex symbol, but he just tries to act like it. Because he knows that it's funny. Yeah,
he's just more comfortable.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. Yeah. And he's like, all right, I'm going to make everyone uncomfortable, but more comfortable because I'm going to take my shirt off and you're going to look at me, and then you're like, okay, I feel good about myself.
Dude, he's the coolest guy ever.
Yeah. Those are the type of teeth that I want. His teeth. He's got some nice teeth.
Yeah.
He got implants. That's what I'm going to have to get. Because my teeth are so fucked.
Dude, if your teeth fall out, can you get, like, veneers? Don't they have to, like, don't they usually like, saw the teeth down and then drill the new teeth in?
There's a bunch of different ones that you can do. I've actually looked it up.
Okay. Because you're so anti-dentistry that you're just banking on.
Because implants are super expensive. Like, a couple $1,000s per tooth. Yeah.
How many teeth do you need, though? Like, just get the front.
Just the front four?
Yeah.
No, what you can do, or what I've heard, is that you can do an implant bridge. So they don't do all your teeth, but they implant like the canine teeth, and then they implant the front two, and then they do a bridge, so the rest of the teeth are all fake, but they implant those four. So it anchors your tooth into your jawbone, and then they put a bridge. So like you would with permanent veneers, it's called a bridge.
I feel like it'd be so weird to eat with fake teeth.
It would, because you couldn't feel them.
Yeah.
You'd have no feeling.
That'd be so strange. I'd probably choke on my food all the time. Because you couldn't feel it, so you'd be like...
You'd feel it on your tongue, dude.
Yeah, but like you couldn't feel like it on your teeth, so you might misjudge it. That's all I'm saying, dude. Don't attack me over this. You're looking aggressive.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm just saying it'd be hard to eat. Especially like I'm thinking of a steak.
The way you sit sometimes is like an 8-year-old boy. Like you're really you think you're still really flexible.
Does that turn you on?
Maybe.
That's weird. See, now we went to a dark place.
You're gaped right now.
Oh wow.
You're trying to gape me.
I'm not even sure what you mean.
Oh.
Gabe Castellan?
You know, you dive in with the full name.
Yeah.
Like I did.
Yep, Norris Bodge.
The best one is A. Brown Joke. Brown Joke.
You had to be there, I guess.
Oh!
I can't wait till we get a soundboard.
Gosh, we're gonna put some fire on there. It's gonna be so good. There's just a lot more stuff to come.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
I'm excited to get... I think streaming is going to be a really good way to build an audience.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think people like seeing the face. I think people like seeing the face with who's talking.
Yep.
And I think that's what builds it.
And I think people... That's like a good way... People are kind of hopping stream to see what's up. It's kind of like almost like a chat roulette deal.
Yeah.
Where you're going... Like, people are bouncing live streams and... Like, every time someone gets done with a live stream, they send all their viewers to another one, and it's really interesting, and like, it's a great way to connect with people, too. Like,
right. Well, and I didn't start really liking the Rogan podcast until I watched it on YouTube. Yeah. And there's no reason. I don't watch it.
I love when they're, like, drinking and smoking and stuff. I love watching that. I'm so excited to, when the Poirier Khabib fight comes out on ESPN Plus to like rewatch, because they ended up doing a fight companion. I
saw it. And I was like, gosh, damn it!
But Rogan doesn't do anything live anymore.
Oh.
So I don't think you could have done it anyways. Okay. But I'm so excited for when that fight comes out for replay. We'll sync them up and rewatch it together. Because I didn't watch that whole card. I watched the last fight.
Yep.
So I'd love to see everything else with their commentary too. Because I don't like the Dominic Cruz pisses me off.
Toss him, dude. Toss him. Fuck him.
He
pisses
me off so much.
He's the worst, man.
Even I like Cormier, he was really negative at last night's fights. It was strange.
Was he with Joe?
No, Joe
I think
wasn't
it's way
there.
different.
Yeah.
When he's with Joe, him and Joe have a good vibe between them where he knows Daniel knows what he's talking. Yeah, and he knows Daniel knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Whereas when I think Cormier has to carry the technical, because Joe's pretty technical, when he has to carry the technical, he just gets, I don't know. I agree with you because I don't love him by himself, but he's a good commentator. Cormier is, I think.
Yeah, I think overall.
You know what?
It wasn't terrible. It was just I don't know.
Can we both agree?
A little negative.
Can we both agree on another person though that says stuff just maybe to get people interested in the fight, but just says stuff just to say it? Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
He's very technical, and again, I know nothing about it. I've never trained that way, but at the same time, he says stuff just to say it, and it's like, what of that is truth, and what of that is you're being honest about that? I don't know.
Yeah, he's just a promoter.
Yeah.
He's like, they compare Colby Covington to him, which I don't. You think Covington and Usman are actually gonna fight?
I don't know if they can. I think Dana can negotiate it. I don't know if Usman likes. I think Usman dislikes Colby enough to just hold it up.
Well, and Usman's manager is that Ali Abiz or whatever.
They hate Colby.
Yeah, he hates Colby. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to yank him around a little bit.
Yeah, because they hate Colby. I don't think I need.
And Colby deserves the money. Like he's bringing a large draw to that. Usman's kind of a boring fighter. He's dominant. Like when he defeated Woodley, he was dominant that whole fight, but it wasn't. You never felt like he was gonna finish Woodley. You know.
It wasn't Woodley.
Yeah.
Darren Till, or not Darren Till.
No,
it was Wonder Boy, wasn't it?
No, he beat Woodley for the belt. He probably beat Wonder Boy on his way to that. But yeah,
was that the most recent Colby fight?
No.
That's what I'm thinking.
No. I'm talking Usman.
Oh, okay.
Usman beat.
Yeah, you said Colby. Oh, I thought you were talking about Colby.
No, I
gotcha.
Usman beat Woodley for the belt.
Yeah, it was boring.
Colby just fought Lawler.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, and that was kind of a boring fight too. Like he wore him out.
Yeah, he was dominant, but he was punching him, but yeah, he was never hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
Like Lawler was never like out on his feet or anything. Like he just kind of outgassed him, and Lawler just like his face was all cut up by the end of the fight. Like he was pieced apart.
Yeah.
But it was never. They weren't strong punches.
Who got the bulldog? Who got the bulldog choke against?
That was Askren Lawler. Askren bulldogged
Lawler. Yeah.
Yeah. After Lawler dropped Askren on his head and kind of pieced him apart on the ground.
Yeah.
Then Askren got up and bulldog choked him, and that was kind of the controversial stop.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it was, but
I don't either. He kind of looked like he went limp.
Yeah.
Like he was limp. His arm went limp. Yeah.
But what can you do? It's so much drama. It's like an adult soap opera. Like.
Yeah, which I think it kind of has to be to build some of the fights. And like, I think the manager for Usman and Khabib mixes himself way too much into it.
Yeah.
He's just stay out of it, man. It's about the fighters.
He is the
best fighters.
He's got so many champions, because he has Cejudo too. It's insane.
That's like the guy who had Dillashaw. He had a bunch of champion fighters too. The redhead guy.
I don't know.
Oh. Are you gonna pass?
No.
Are you gonna pass away?
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Are you gonna pass away?
I don't know who you're talking about.
What's helpful to this?
The redheaded manager? Who? I don't know.
The redhead. Oh, Jesus. This is just.
No, I doubt his name was Jesus. Maybe Jesus. But a redhead? Doubtful.
Dying.
Doubtful. Probably Ron. Ron is a good redheaded name. Ron the redhead. Ron Weasley.
TJ Dillashaw. No, I don't want to call TJ Dillashaw's manager.
Call him up. Call him up. Let's do an interview. Impromptu interview.
Some of this shit, man.
Coming up next on You Had to Be There.
Booking agent
Calling
and
TJ Dillashaw's manager.
God, I mean, some of
Hey,
this shit.
don't
man.
talk while I'm talking. Fucking bitch.
Dude, manager wants all of TJ Dillashaw's UFC wins reversed or erased after PED scandal.
Is that Cody's manager?
No. Manager wants, yeah, probably. TJ Dillashaw is currently silent for PED. I don't know. I don't need to read this, but.
Thanks for figuring it out for us.
Yeah, I'm glad I could narrow it down for everybody. Go ahead, just fill your mouth with some cookies.
It's so good.
While I'm sucking on my stogie.
It's
so we
so
just
good.
a nice 10 seconds.
I wish I had a microphone just to chew into right now.
Oh gosh, so do I. Watching you eat makes me want to throw up. Hey dude, why don't you let me hear every morsel that you're chewing on? Because it sounds so delicious. I think the best thing you ever said was... I was like, that really pisses me off when you do that. Like when I can hear you chew and you go, yeah, that's what serial killers say.
It's true.
Yeah, dude, that's what serial killers say.
Because you weren't expecting it at all, but it's true.
Oh.
Just put you in your place, you fucking psycho.
Oh gosh. You are, you know what you are? You're very similar to, who's the guy that just fought, oh boy, I'm struggling. Fury. Who's the guy that just fought Fury?
The Swede?
Nito?
Otto Whalen?
Otto Whalen?
Wallen or something?
You're like his manager.
Wallen.
Yeah. Otto Whalen. You're like
Otto Wallen.
You're like his manager, dude, because you're a cuckold. That's what you're like, dude.
Joe Campace?
That's what you're like. You're a cuckold.
Joe Campace?
Mm-hmm.
Otto! Go for the cut, Otto! That was a hell of a fight. I was so surprised by that.
You kind of got me scared, though.
I know. I had to set it up where...
I did see the cut, though. I saw the cut over, like, on Instagram.
Oh, you did?
I saw
Okay.
the cut, but I didn't look at it, because I was
Yeah.
like, okay, we're going to watch it. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
it
was
was,
a heck of a
okay, so
fight.
now I get... Okay. So...
Okay,
I
okay.
can't show you. But now I can tell you about it. So, Sugar Sean O'Malley,
Mm-hmm.
he posted a picture of the cut, of Tyson Fury's cut.
Yeah.
He goes... His coach's name is Tom Welch.
Yeah.
He goes, I haven't seen a slit like this since Tom Welch's mom was in town.
Oh, my God.
Because him and his coach kind of like live together. They're like the same age, just like super good, like best friends. But just calling his friend's mom out on Twitter like that. It's like, I go hard on people's moms, but not like that. Holy cow.
Nope, you've gone pretty hard.
Not in public, though.
Gosh damn it. Just ashing all over myself.
I like your St. Patrick's Day shirt.
Thanks. It's always St. Patty's Day, dude.
Every day.
Every
Every
day
day
is
St.
St.
Patrick's
Patty's
Day. What's today's date? September 16th? 15th?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
It was the 15th, so we had Friday the 13th. Full moon. It's a pretty normal day, though. Anything weird happen for you?
No, pretty average day. I'm trying to think. Not pretty average day, yeah. Sat at the office till 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Why?
Never thought I'd do that.
Oh, okay. I have to show you this. The fetish video that I was telling you about.
Good.
I'm glad I remembered. Okay, how do I find this?
Did you say it's not you said it's messed up, but it's...
It's not porn, it's just messed up.
Just Googling on your work computer.
It's on YouTube, so I'm not too worried about it. So it's on a show called Dr. Drew After Dark. It's on Your Mom's House podcast. It's under like their network. And it's Bert Kreischer and his wife Leanne. And they're on with Dr. Drew from like Loveline.
And they have this fetish?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay,
no,
I was gonna say.
But it's a video from Your Mom's House podcast that they're playing for Bert and his wife on this show.
Okay.
And let me just find it. Let me see. It might take a while, so feel free to fill in shit.
Yeah, fill in a lot. Yeah, with you Googling. Usually you're supposed to have this stuff lined up. Like, oh, I know how to search it. Are you one of those people that's bad at Googling?
No, I'm great at Googling.
No, I don't know.
You know what pisses me off?
When people suck at it.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
Fire than Kid, Chin, he sucks at Googling. And they talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would move out and work for free if I could just Google for you.
When Chris gets so mad, he's like, no, scroll down, scroll. He goes, no, gosh damn it. He gets so mad at him. And they're like, hey, man, don't yell at our employee like that.
Okay, I found it. Is this still on?
I think so.
What the hell? I know, isn't it crazy?
I know, isn't that crazy? Pause it.
You can't trust bears.
Two bears.
Two bears,
One cave. Don't trust them.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's black out.
One cave. Two bears, one cave.
Alright.
Okay, you have.
Speaking
So
of a
I want
cave,
you to describe what's happening.
Producers would like to share
Dr.
While we
Drew's
watch
got
it.
jacked.
Yeah, he's on testosterone after he got
Buddy
cancer.
He's got
exposed me to this.
jacked.
So I want you to
I showed Jen
describe
Kirkman,
what's
she's
happening
almost
while this is going on.
What is that?
Two bears, one cave.
That's a cesspool.
What?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Wait.
This is somebody's fetish.
Oh my
Wait.
god.
Okay, so it looks like a guy is dressed up in like a leather outfit.
Found some hair in there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw up.
Look,
he's in a
found some hair.
cesspool. So like,
There he
So, like,
shit,
eating
like a
Oh, hold on.
sewage
It gets
system.
better.
Yeah, it looks like he's in sewage.
Yeah, it's
like
I don't know what a
underground.
cesspool is, but it's not great.
Look at this hair he found.
And he's
Oh, where is
wiping it out of his eyes.
He found hair,
Oh, there it is. Let's just clumps.
and he's just covered in it.
Yeah, and he's moving his hands around in it. Like, he put it on his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did he eat it? No.
Dude, this
No, he's not eating it.
bird's throwing up.
I'm
No,
not even
dude.
watching it.
Dude, no.
That's awful.
Dude, it looks like clumps of hair.
Yeah, it is. It's just like a sewage
Oh, dude,
system.
yeah.
God.
He just put the hair on his head, dude.
His hand.
Well, I'm gonna throw up. I don't know watching it. Just listening to them.
Dude, no way.
Oh my god,
Come
I feel
on.
like I'm gonna.
That's not real.
I'm not even watching it. I might throw up.
That's not real, dude.
It is. That's a fetish, dude. Lively.
No, come on.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
What do you mean?
Looking at it.
That's dude. It's on the show.
I don't know what's
It's
wrong
on
with him.
What is
Dr.
wrong
Drew After
with them?
Dark.
Why doesn't anyone notice Tom's behavior? Isn't this alarming to anybody?
Yes, I'm with you.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Well, they've.
Dude, what was that?
Dude, that was a guy. He was dressed up in latex, like head zippered up to
Yeah,
his
yeah.
head,
Except for his mouth.
except for his mouth.
So he could
and
eat
he's-
it.
And he's swimming in a cesspool of like muck and I don't know if it's shit or just bile or drainage
It's
or
everything that comes through the drain.
it looks like the bottom of a shower drain after like 27 just dirty festival goers
Years.
just caked in mud and dirt and acid
dude, poop.
and poop just rinsed down the drain.
Dude, you know what it looks like? It
It's
looks like
disgusting.
it looks like someone jumped into like after a weekend at Lollapalooza, jumped into one of those like they poured it into a big concrete thing.
Yeah,
vat,
it's a dark cave of it.
Yeah,
It's
they poured a biffy. They poured all the biffies, and someone jumped into it,
Yeah.
and is swimming in it.
Yeah, it looks like he's in like a concrete basement, and it's almost reminds me of the Star Wars scene where they're in the trash
Yes.
area.
But
and
like
it's
a
the
thousand times
compactor,
worse.
And then they like get sucked in the muck, and there's that weird robot arm monster thing.
Dude, that can't be.
disgusting.
That can't be real.
It's disgusting. It is, dude. It is. It's not. What else? What else would it be? I don't.
Wait, but
You just watched
How
it.
did they get in there?
I don't know.
That's my question. Like, how did they get into that cesspool? And where'd they find it?
Okay, and here's the other thing. Just real quick.
Hey, dude, one thing I love gnats. Love them. My favorite thing.
They're terrible.
Yeah, gnats are so awesome.
Real quick though.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Mhm.
So it's one thing to maybe have a cesspool fetish and go and cesspool diving.
You can't get worse than that. So
Oh no, nope, you can. Because it's one thing to go have that and go do that.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother thing to go film it and then post it on the internet. Why are you doing that? Why you gotta share it?
Dude, because there's other people that are they're probably sitting at their houses watching it, and then they're like, "Oh, I filled up my bathtub for months with poop and shit and garbage," and they're gonna go do that after watching it. Dude, that can't be real.
It was, dude.
What do they call that? Cesspool fetish?
Cesspool. 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 Just disgusting. It's a disgusting word. Cess.
Oh,
Cess.
gosh, dude. Just give me that top note. just give me that.
funny.
Just give me that top note.
Oh.
We need to go. So gross. What the thing is? Okay, I can't understand any of it. The biggest question mark to me. There's a lot of question marks. One of the biggest question marks is why did he start putting it in his mouth?
Dude, when you said that, I puked in my mouth a little bit. Why did you gotta bring
Every
that
time I
up?
watch you eat, you make me want to puke in my mouth.
Dude, me eating is nothing compared to that. I don't know. Why would you want to put cesspool hair in your mouth? I don't know. You have this weird fetish. Turns you on.
Gosh,
I don't know.
That made me very depressed.
Yeah. Shit. Happy Sunday, dude.
Sunday scaries,
Yeah.
dude. That's the Sunday
Yeah,
scaries.
that's-
Definition of Sunday scaries.
Yeah, it is. That should be a meme.
Just a picture of this guy just diving into a cesspool.
Should like my vape kills meme.
Mm-mm.
Do you not see that?
Oh, I did. Is that the new app you're talking about?
Yeah. You can
That's
make
pretty
animations
legit.
and stuff. Yeah.
That's pretty legit.
Right?
They've come up with some good apps for that shit.
Yeah, that was free.
How do they make money? They have in-app advertisements?
You can buy like additional like photos and you have Premiere features, so you could add like your logo to everything.
You know what I
branding
downloaded?
colors and
You know what I downloaded was the app that you can make stuff move. So you can make like pictures move. So you know how like when someone takes a picture of a waterfall and it's an actual picture,
Yeah,
and then you can make the water look like it's moving.
that's cool.
I downloaded an app like that. So you can so I could take a picture of you,
Yeah.
and like if I wanted to make it look like it's windy, I could make the trees move a different way.
You should send that to me because we're going up to the North Shore. I'm gonna bring my GoPro. I'm gonna try to vlog it a little bit.
That'd be sweet.
I don't know what I'd do with it, but just like I just feel like even just there's so like if we go hiking and just like driving up the North Shore and stuff is so beautiful. Like just
Where
have
are you guys
some
staying?
of that. We're staying at Lutzen. It's
That's
Caribou.
what I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caribou Highlands or something. I don't know. Some lodge.
Such a good spot. I was telling somebody about that the other day. Like going up to the North Shore is a super good spot if you like going places
Yeah.
cold. Because I think it's better when it's colder out,
Yeah.
like in the fall and the winter,
Mhm.
to go up
Yeah, it's
there and
gonna
like
be,
see the
perfect,
trees
like,
changing
probably
color.
50s, 60s maybe.
Yeah, dress up warm, go hiking.
Yeah. Yeah, we were looking at Door County, Wisconsin, because I just heard Door County,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, cool, let's look into it. I looked into it. It's so like touristy, cheesy, and like
Yeah.
there's no landscape. Like there's no. I was expecting it to be like the North Shore, but just Wisconsin.
Yep.
No, it's like a wannabe Cape Cod tourist trap deal.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, no, let's just because we've already been up to the North Shore once, but we
Yeah.
did kind of two harbors, Duluth more.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna go further north.
Further
'cause
north,
we want to
yeah.
do something a little different, and so
That'd
we're gonna
be
do Luce
sweet.
and Grand Marais.
Yeah, I
just
heard Grand Marais.
do a little bit more hiking and stuff this time. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun. When we did Taylor's Falls,
yeah, that's
it's
awesome.
still, dude, it's still like it's not that touristy. Like Taylor's Falls is not.
no,
They don't
not
have like
at
a bunch
all.
of big spots that go and eat food. They have good like little
Yeah.
downtown restaurants, but
even going down to like Welch,
Mhm.
you like it's pretty like middle of nowhere
Mhm.
type stuff. It's
Yeah.
fun to drive down there.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
last time I drove down there, not a fun drive home. Took some falls too. Okay, did I tell you about the samurai, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are they doing it right now?
Yeah, they're back out there.
Dude, what I tell you, he's got a girl out there.
Yeah.
He's got a girl out there and
Dude.
he's training her.
Yep, Puddles, dude.
Look at
Puddles the samurai.
Okay. Can you describe what we're watching?
We're watching a
You
guy.
gotta talk so they can hear you.
We're watching a guy. Trained a girl. They're sword fighting. He's got a wood sword.
He's teaching her how to block.
Yeah, they're kind of sparring.
He's like, you gotta keep this sword
Yeah.
handle in front of your face so no one can cut your face off.
And this is probably the same guy that I saw earlier today that was out practicing sword movements with a samurai sword. so he knows his stuff.
Okay, here's
And
my question.
He's just killing it.
Okay, so
He's killing the game.
So here's my question.
Now he's got a girl out there.
So he's teaching her how to do this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're teaching her, like, block your face with the handle so they can't cut your face off. Hey, dude.
It's all
okay.
in the hips.
So here's my question. Okay. They take that samurai sword, and you're holding onto the sword with two hands, right? And they just slice your fucking fingers off. Your fingers are gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Now your fingers are gone. What do you hold on to? Like your fingers aren't blocking shit.
Dude. Sword fighting's... I always wanted to get into fencing, and my mom always thought I was joking, so she never, like, actually looked into signing me up for anything. That's how mean my mom is. I was like, she's like, oh, like, are there any activities that you'd want to do? I go, I'd really like to go into fencing, because I loved, like, Peter Pan and, like, watching all the sword fights and Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff. And she laughed in my face and then walked away. She didn't even bother to look into it. I'm sure there was fencing classes.
Dude, she didn't want you to be more naffy than you already are.
It's naffy.
Non-athletic fuck. She didn't want you to be more naffy than you already are. She was like, my son is somewhat athletic.
But sword fighting's an actual life skill that I could have used.
In what?
Battle.
In battle of what?
Defending myself. I don't know. If that guy comes and attacks me...
Oh, he just stabbed the shit out of her. She's dead. Oh, he goes,
Yep.
oh, you're fucking dead.
Yep.
He goes, oh, actually, you can't do that because you're dead.
And they're not LARPing. They're samurai training. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not dorks like playing World of Warcraft. They're like legit
ninjas.
They're combat training.
They're
This
ninjas.
is sick.
Dude, they're ninjas.
Yeah, this is insane.
Fucking ninjas. You got ninjas living across
Yeah.
from you. If shit goes down, you better run over there.
You're giving up on the matches?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, smoke that butane.
I'm just ripping this guy down to its last straw.
Oh, the activity
activity committee is going out tonight.
Yep. Oh, they're gonna really rush.
Oh, that's great. I bet you it sounds really good with an airplane flying over on the podcast.
Yeah.
Do you think everyone heard what we just said?
Probably. Can you imagine doing this at your place where you're right by the airport?
Sorry, man, I don't have a townhouse. I live in an apartment. It's just the way that it's got to be.
I don't know, man. Are you excited to change living situations?
Yeah, it'll be good. Save a little money, move into something more permanent in a little while. Yeah, it'll be good.
Excited to help you move. So you said you were packing yesterday already.
Yeah, we just packed up a little bit of the kitchen, and then we'll do more of that, and then the last thing will be the kitchen. We're gonna do some of the bathroom. I don't know.
You guys are like
Head
on
of the
it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I hate moving just like everyone else.
And you've done it so much, you probably know the drill and stuff.
Ugh.
Like,
Yeah.
when it was easy for me to move in my apartment because I was just kind of moving out of. I could take my time. I didn't have like a dead stop.
Right.
I moved probably 90% of it, but I didn't have to.
Right.
Whereas like when we moved out of our apartment into this place, that was like really like my first like legit moving experience. And then we had to, we couldn't. It wasn't like a direct thing, so we were in between with our parents for a couple weeks. Thankfully, my parents were out of town.
When I moved from Chicago, granted, my father wasn't too happy that I didn't buy ropes to tie things down, but I was like, we're getting in and getting out, buddy. So pack it.
Oh,
I said,
would have been so pissed.
Oh, I was like, we're not doing Tetris. We're just putting it in the truck and moving.
Yeah.
I think the best thing I did though was you gotta tow a car behind. Like if you have a car, don't drive it separate, just tow it.
Yeah.
That's what we did and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Don't have to spend double gas, all that shit.
I tell you, Gramps kept the samurai, so he's.
Oh really?
Yeah. My uncle took the RV out and towed the samurai behind it.
Really?
Yeah, they were going camping or something somewhere.
That's awesome. So does he keep it at his place?
Yeah.
He
keeps it at my uncle's.
You better get that thing.
I don't really care.
It's so much fun though.
Yeah.
Just to mess around in.
Yeah.
It's like the Scion, man. Just a little go-kart.
He did say so. He gave my little cousin the fishing boat we're just going to.
Yeah.
But if we want to do that Lake of the Woods trip, he said we could use the RV, the fishing boat, whatever.
Dude, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need.
And that fishing boat's pretty like flawless. Like I don't know if I think he's worked out a lot of the kinks in the RV, so I'd want an old bitch to just drive us and like take care of it. I feel like he's our designated caretaker on that type of shit, you know? Where it's like if we're taking an RV, old bitch is driving. I don't want to deal with it. I want to be in the back.
Slurping.
Slurping.
We're not sipping, we're slurping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
But even if we just like have a boat, or you know, we don't even need. We can always rent a boat. But I think like next fall that would be a fun ass trip.
That would be fun.
Me, you, Yaya, old bitch.
Yep.
The gray fox, J Dubs.
That would be so much fun. J Bone.
Yeah, J Bone. Just we could find, and like any of your college friends and stuff. Like I think like that'd be a good trip to do like a crossover of just like a few different friend groups. Like everyone bring a friend and get 10, 12 guys or
get DP.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
8, 12 guys.
Force him out of his comfort zone.
Get some guys that are good at fishing. Get some guys that are new to fishing like us, and then just balance it out. And it's once you're out there too, you get stuff for a shore lunch, and you have fish for dinner. You do fish tacos one night. You do fish fry one night. You could do, fish fried rice one night.
Yeah,
like
we could batter them too.
Yeah, batter them. Yeah, do sandwiches one night. Like
that would be so much fun.
Yeah. And you go for 3, 4, 5, probably 4 nights.
Yeah, leave on like a
Wednesday
night.
It's gonna be 8, 10-hour drive.
Yeah, it's an 8-hour drive.
Go Lake of the Woods, and that'd be so much fun, dude.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be a break of the bank type of deal, because you get enough guys where you split a cabin. If you rent a boat, old bitch has a boat if he wants. We could get a boat from Gramps if we want.
Yep.
Rent a boat, and then you have the equipment, you're catching what you're eating, you buy snacks on the way, booze, you split a cabin between 10, 12 guys. It's not going to be that bad.
Well, it's $150 a guy, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's $1,500.
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot in terms of total. That's a lot of pooled money.
And you go on an off weekend. You don't have to go on an opener or anything.
No, opener you'd never go.
No,
it's too busy.
And then there's cool places where you get get a map and figure out some places to beach up and make a shore lunch. And I want to do that so bad. I did that when I was like 10 with old bitch and oh god, what were their names? You'd recognize them. They're hockey players, soccer players.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we rode up with them, and they had a TV in their minivan. Remember, we were just watching movies and playing video games the whole way up. And then you wake up early, you bring blankets out to the boat, and just start fishing and go find a spot and troll, catch enough, and then go have shore lunch, come back. We brought up like a bunch of video games, so we were playing Mario Kart and watching South Park stuff like all night, like. Then you just drink and have bonfires and stuff. Like that's that's my ideal guy's vacation.
And you think about it, like, okay, so we take up the RV.
Yeah.
And if we fit all of us in there, great, right? Or if you have to take up another car.
Yeah, that's true with the RV. You don't have to take up a bunch of cars. You maybe take up some guy with a Suburban or truck or Tahoe or something in the RV.
But think about it, like. Even if you set up a couple tents, you don't even need to get a cabin.
Yeah.
You could sleep guys on the floor in the RV. Have one or two guys share the bed. Have 2 or 3 guys sleep on the floor in the couch in the RV or whatever it has.
Pack some tents.
Yeah. Pack 2 tents and then have 2 guys sleep in the back of the Suburban.
Yeah. Just depends when you go out there how cold it is and stuff. But yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
Go in October when it's not crazy. You can all grab a nice sleeping bag.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, but that's like my ideal guys weekend, because then you have kind of a purpose, so it's not just about drinking and stuff. Like sometimes you go up and it's like just about drinking.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, some of the guys aren't about drinking.
Yeah. And we're gonna. Oh, there they go. They're taking flight.
Jesus. The geese are at it. That was freaky.
It's
Geese are so big.
End of Canadian goose season was Saturday.
I'd never want to go goose hunting. I wouldn't eat.
I do.
I wouldn't eat a goose.
I wouldn't. Maybe I would.
Yeah.
Depending. It'd be fun though. It'd be fun to try because it's hard. I've heard it's really hard.
But I don't really want to hunt shit that I won't eat.
Yeah.
Like I love pheasant. I love duck.
Ducks.
I love deer.
Duck's super good.
Yeah, I have a couple in our freezer.
Yeah,
I got.
duck's very
We
good.
should do maybe even when we go up north, let's do like a wild game dinner.
Like when you did that rice.
Yeah, do the chicken
That wild
pheasant
rice.
wild rice.
Oh.
Do some duck confit.
So, it was so good. Yeah, I agree. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do
totally
that.
down.
Maybe let's do a couples weekend, Friendsgiving, weekend after Thanksgiving, and instead of doing a turkey, we do a bunch of wild game.
Yeah, we go Saturday and we get whatever we get.
If old bitch and side bitch are free, great.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can be the four of us. If we want to try to include anyone else, we can.
Yep.
Can't really think of anyone, but
Yeah.
I mean, even if J-Bone would want to come, or
Or DP.
yeah,
He's gonna have a kid.
yeah, they'll probably be with
Probably
family
at
and
home,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. First Thanksgiving.
But yeah, get and then get a couple. If guys don't
yeah,
have guns, get a
my
couple
guy and
guys
his girl,
guns.
like
Yeah, get them some guns.
Yeah.
Get them a gun.
or the Oaf and Panda.
Why not?
Yeah.
Dude, I think though you got to do it far enough in advance. Like we should start talking. That's not my cabin. You should start talking to people about it now and be like, hey, if we did a Friendsgiving, like,
Yeah.
would you guys be down? We're gonna go after Black
Come up
Friday.
anytime Friday.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, because they'll probably want to drive.
Tom and
separate.
Shelly will probably already be up there, so
Jeez.
I don't care if people get up there before me. Like,
No.
if people want to go right away in the morning, go right away in the morning. And if we do that, we'd probably skip Black Friday or something, or
Yeah.
so
Whatever.
We're like,
We can go early too, so
Yeah.
where it's like we can get the things that everybody wants. We don't have to go to a bunch of stores,
Yep.
and then we'll just go.
yeah,
And we could go over in the Maple Grove area, so
Yeah.
then we're already kind of on our way.
yeah, that's true.
It's a good spot. Or St. Michael.
Yeah.
St. Michael, just head up there,
Hmm.
go to stop at St. Michael at 6:30 in the morning, and then go on the way up.
Yeah. I'll start putting feelers out there. That'd be fun. But wild game dinner that weekend for sure. Even if it's just the four of us.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
I'm always down for that.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
care.
such a fun weekend.
It's the best weekend.
Yeah.
I think.
I might take Monday off. I'm taking Christmas and New Year's off, like the whole weeks.
Yeah.
I'm taking like 2 weeks off. Because you only have to take like 5 days or so to get like a couple weeks off.
Hmm.
Like if you go the week of Christmas, if you go to work on Monday,
Yeah.
you take like a day and you get the rest of the week off.
It's on a bad day this year.
No,
Christ-
it's on a good day.
Well, to take the middle, I can't though, because it's the end of the month.
Oh yeah.
So like I
so,
can't.
Yeah, so now that doesn't really matter
Yeah.
for me. So
Yeah.
I'm taking a ton of time off
Mm-hmm.
around there. When do you go out to Arizona usually?
February, end of February, and then we're
So-
going on a cruise with Lady's family in April.
Bob the Gramps might is thinking about renting a place out in Arizona
Hmm.
for I think February, March.
End of February is when we go.
If we can line it up, we might crash your trip if you'd want to. If you'd be down.
I would stay.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I would stay through the end of the week and
Because
just get work
we
done.
could maybe even stay with Bob.
Yeah, because I'll probably go a day. So I usually go the first, like I've gone the first day.
Yeah.
This year I'm not going to. I'll probably go the second
Yeah.
day just because I don't have time to
Mhm.
do the first day, and then I could just extend it.
Because Pete and Amanda might be down there too, or
Yeah.
because they have a place to stay,
Yep.
so they could go down there. So
Mhm.
we could potentially stay for free. We could stay with Pete and Amanda, or
Market.
Market. We could stay with them or stay with Gramps.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah.
Like so, we might not. It might just be flights and what
That'd
we're
be
doing down there.
perfect.
So if we can
Yeah.
line that up, that might be really fun.
That'd be perfect. Yeah, because I mean I'd extend it again. I just hopefully we don't hit -50 like we did last year.
I hope it does not get that cold this winter. That would suck so much.
I mean, you just lose, like, Lady couldn't go because it was just too cold and they canceled all the flights. So it was just, I don't know, it sucked. But yeah, that would be perfect if we could line that up so it all fits. Because, I mean, that's perfect timing if that's when Gramps is thinking about doing it.
Yeah. He was going to do it for a couple months, I think. So
yeah. It's a good idea.
Yeah. That'd be so much fun. And you can get, I feel like you can get cheap flights to Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of what I usually pay. Because we do it at the same time almost every year. And they actually have already planned it. So they already gave us the dates.
Okay. Well, I'll keep in touch as soon as Gramps locks something down.
Yeah, it's not like we'll talk between now and then. So.
Because you're Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's where he was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
Scottsdale, Phoenix.
Yeah, and that's where Elf and Panda are. So.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome, especially if we could get all of us down there. That'd be so much. We'd all go take Bob out to dinner one night.
Yep.
That'd be so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just got a bunch of group trips planned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. We gotta talk about that.
And I want to stay like I said, I want to stay on the hunting thing. Like I'm just gonna push the envelope as much as I can and just try to go as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like
well, even I mean, you go. It's kind of like golf where you go early morning and then you're done by noon, 1 o'clock if you want to, and then you go home and
like next Saturday.
You get what you get.
Like next Saturday's early duck for Central and South. So if we wanted to go somewhere south, or we could stay here and just go like early.
Yeah. The thing with duck, we need to go with guys that have like decoys and boat or dog or something.
Mm-hmm. You don't need a dog, but you need decoys for sure.
I told Bob that I was wanting to get into duck hunting. He goes, I just gave away all my decoys.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks. Yeah,
just sold this place.
And Tom's always been big pheasant.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He might. I think he actually probably has some decoys, but he'd go with us.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
It's so much fun.
It's about that.
It's just so much different.
Yeah, he would love to just get out.
Yeah,
just get out of the house. Get out of there for a little bit.
It's so much different. It's just like you just sit there. You just sit there, grab a couple snacks, and wait.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Are you guys like really careful to be quiet and stuff, or?
I mean, you talk, you kind of whisper, and you know, like you start talking about like when stuff's about to start coming in, and it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably never be able to get into it though. I haven't started yet, so probably too late.
Yeah, it is probably too late for you. Well, you definitely need waiters. If you haven't bought any, you should buy some.
I prefer waitresses.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we got a couple good trips lined up, or ideas, I guess.
Yeah.
I think
you know, win the lottery.
I think the fishing thing. It's got to be like a June. Hey, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is the weekend we're planning it.
Yeah.
Is everybody in?
It's got to be. Yeah, we got.
So people can plan time off too.
Yeah, we got to be like, okay, what weekend works? Can we all make work?
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a couple outliers, then okay, cool, we can't make it this year.
Right.
We'll think of you next year.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like the South Dakota trip for pheasant. Like, either you can make it or not make it.
Do you have any interest in doing that this year?
If it's gonna be $2,000, then no.
It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, so no, I'm out.
Yep, I'm out too.
I'm just like, we've done the game farm thing. I'm cool with doing game farm.
Yeah.
Let's just do game farm. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm down. Except
for this year. This year, I'm not going with 5 dogs. It's 2 dogs. Hey, dude, bring your best 2 dogs out.
What weekend was that? Because I'm always thinking of that as Thanksgiving weekend.
I think that was the last weekend of October that we did that.
We should do that weekend again then. Or like 1st of November or something.
I'm in. That was like because that was a guy's trip.
Yeah.
Because that was a guy's trip, and I think...
Yeah, because Kevin was up, and Ganner wasn't there.
Oh, it was just Kevin.
Yeah.
So maybe we do that again, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're all free.
Yeah.
The weekend before.
Especially if Kevin wants to work his dog.
Yeah, the weekend before Dalia.
Yeah.
Because your dad didn't have a dog. That's why we needed dogs.
Yeah.
So we could tell the guide, bring your best dog out, and then we'll bring another dog.
I hope we don't get that same guide.
He was so bad.
It was so weird.
It was so bad, dude.
It was a cartoon.
When you have 5 dogs, you can't control all of them. And they had the one dog just walking right next to him. Dude, you need to cut your hair.
I was gonna get it cut last Tuesday, and my hair cutter was texting me, and she's like, "Hey, I hate to do this to you, but I woke up and I'm super sick, and I'm gonna have to cancel our appointment today." I go, "That's okay. I'm at work right now, and I feel like shit, so I really just want to go home. I didn't want to cancel on you, so this works out great. I'll reschedule with you. Thanks."
You guys really lined that up well.
Yeah. She goes, I was like, "Feel better?" She goes, "You feel better too."
I've started to cut my own hair again, so
I'm going last week in September, right before we go up to the North Shore.
So you can take some good pics with your new hair. Yeah. So you can take some new pics.
Yeah. I was trying to space it out so I could get one right before Christmas too, so I don't look like a homeless Santa.
Yeah, I usually try to cut mine like I'm dead serious every 2 weeks. So I can just it looks fresh all the time. I was thinking about this too the other day. About back on the money thing. Like, you know how pro athletes, they always look like they have a fresh haircut. Always. If I was going on a trip, or like if I was going on like a long trip, like for a long series or something like that, I just bring a pair of clippers and I just do it myself. I just like doing it. It's like ironing clothes.
Yeah.
I like ironing
clothes. I like
clothes.
trimming my beard.
Yeah. It's just like relaxing.
You can tell I framed it up nice.
Jeez, when are you gonna start growing?
I just Jar Jar Binks, yeah.
When do you start growing out the Christmas beard?
I think I'll probably start like mid-October.
Because I'm gonna start doing the mullet. I think from October till July 4th.
Dude, what if I cut this into a mullet next year?
Are you gonna keep it long?
Yeah.
You're just gonna have the hair cutter trim it up?
Yeah. I'm keeping it long for as long as I want. Gonna keep it growing too.
Are you gonna be able to do a ponytail?
I already can.
It's disgusting.
So gross. Little samurai.
Jeez. I'm not gonna tell you who you look like because you think it's cool and it's not.
Homeless Bradley Cooper.
it's not cool. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's fine. It is what it is.
Whatever. I know what you mean, so thank you.
So thank you. Are you gonna go to work tomorrow or maybe not? You're thinking about not.
I have to. I was out all last week.
I don't know how you do it.
I mean, I worked from home all day Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday I worked from home in the morning, and then I passed out.
Do you need 2 screens to do stuff or not really? You're okay on one?
I can do it on one, but it sucks.
Yeah.
But I have my TV up in the loft, so
yeah.
I just connect to that if I really need to.
Yeah.
So, I mean, especially if you have like a YouTube video going.
You know.
You might throw that up on the big screen.
I seriously...
But yeah, like reporting and stuff, it's so hard on one screen.
I'm so much slower if I have to work off of 2. Because I have 3...
So fast.
So fast. I want a crotch rocket so bad.
But my like mouse and stuff is so hard to work with on here.
Yeah, it's slower than molasses.
So like if I've been bringing my mouse home more because I have a wireless mouse, so I've been using that more. But like I wasn't planning on not going to work last week because I was didn't know I was gonna get that sick.
Yeah.
So I was just working on just my laptop mouse, and it was unbearable.
It sounds so stupid, but it's incredible how much of a difference it makes when you have a fast mouse.
Yeah.
And how much quicker you can move through stuff.
Yeah.
It's so
ridiculous.
dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah.
But it makes such a big difference. Or like the number of screens. But anyway.
You know what game I'm really excited to stream?
What?
Is Luigi's Mansion 3. Comes out October 31st.
Are you just gonna play games like long games like that and just try to beat all of them?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you ever legitimately beat one like Mario 64? Did you ever beat Mario 64?
No, I never beat Mario 64. Mario Odyssey that's on the Switch.
Yeah.
I'm on the final boss. I haven't beat him yet. I'm not good at video games, but I like playing them. I'm getting far as fuck on ukulele.
Oh, is that the?
That's the Banjo-Kazooie kind of remake.
Yeah.
And I've been playing that a lot. When I was sick, I was just kind of playing that.
Yep.
Staying up late, you know.
Yeah, good way to keep you not being sick.
Good way to stay healthy.
Yeah.
But I've been playing that, and I follow the guides and stuff too, so you kind of figure out what to do.
That's helpful. Remember back in the day, like
I don't like following them to their T, but
Yeah.
like if I get lost, I like kind of just using them as a reference. And
remember guides back in the day used to be distributed by the game maker.
yeah, you had to go buy them at Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
It was ridiculous. But well, anyway, I think we got to use that as another episode. So I think we're just gonna add an intro to that,
Yeah,
and
I
just
think
make
that's
that
good.
episode 6.
Yeah, that's good.
That was
just
epic.
a normal conversation. That
Yeah.
was good. That felt nice.
That was really good.
Well, I mean, I feel like we're really making strides. Like it feels good. It's just a normal. Feels like a normal flow.
Well, episode 6 in the books.
Cheers to the tribe. Thanks for
Cheers.
sticking with us.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Check out the Instagram, Furry Turkey.
FurryTurkey.com, homeofinterns.com, and Fuckboy Fridays.
Peace.